hopefully this will be the school that everybody looks at, and we put Nease High School on the map.
You've been talking. I mean, you've been helping out down in Gainesville High, right? I mean, how much experience did you get from that?
Well, a lot. I think I got most of my experience playing under Spurrier, sitting in meetings in the classroom with him, and then 14 years in the NFL. That's where I learned how to game plan and diagnose different defenses and what you want to do to those defenses. So it's just something that I've always wanted to do, but it had to be the right fit, and I feel like this is.
You talk about the kind of offense you're going to run. They've run the spread around here a lot, and they've thrown it around here before, obviously, with Tebow when he was here.
Well, yeah. I mean, the spread can have different definitions. Most people think the spread is more of a spread them out shotgun and the quarterback run the ball. That's not really my philosophy, but we got to wait and see what kind of personnel we have here. I think that's why high school coaching, you got to be able to coach football at the high school level. You got to, fit your system to what the kids do. But if I had the perfect scenario, it would be, we'd be underneath center, shotgun, spread them out in different formations, just different personnel groupings, and throw it around. But we're going to run it as well. So we'll be balanced, but it'll be a fun style of offense for the kids to play in.
Are you excited for the kids to get here so you can meet them and see what kind of personnel you do have?
Yes, absolutely. We're going to assemble a good coaching staff, guys that are good people, are good with kids, and can coach fundamentally sound football. And we're going to teach them the right way. And if you go out and you're disciplined and you're fundamentally sound, you can win a lot of games in high school.
We talk about, I know you played for Mike Malarkey, and he obviously just got hired here in Jacksonville. What are your thoughts on him as a coach and how he'll do?
Oh, I think Mike will do a fine job. I played 2 years for Mike and learned a lot. Basically the reason Mike kept me on the roster there was because of not my physical ability, but mentally what I could offer the team. So I think he's obviously an offensive guy, and that's something the Jaguars have been missing here. Usually offensive head coaches put people in the seats, and I think he'll do a great job.
Was this a tough decision to come up here? I know you have a radio show in Gainesville. What's the future like for that?
I'm not really worried about the radio show. A lot of times what happens is, when you played football as long as I've had or been around it, being a coach's son, it's just part of your life. And then when you retire at such a young age, you miss that competitive edge. And I enjoyed when I volunteered at Gainesville High those Friday nights. There's nothing like high school football, and I'm anxious to get started.
What do you know about this program's history and the competition around here?
Well, all I know is that Tebow led them to a state championship, and they had a good run during his years here. And there's a lot of talent in this area, and that talent we'll try to bring out in those kids as coaches. That's our job, to take what we have and coach them up as hard as we can, and go out and play sound fundamental football.